I'm gonna have hate for days, am I? Hi there, my name is Daniel, and today I'm talking about FNaF. Now, before I start things off, this is the first video of my new era! Yay! Yeah, for those people who click on this video and have no idea what I'm talking about, I basically changed my content to be more focused on how a scattershot, like my previous content has been. If you want more info, you can click on the card on the top right of the screen and watch the video up on my channel for more info about it. And for those who are already subbed to my channel, welcome! I hope you'll enjoy the content I'll be making from now on. So, why not start such a big change to my channel with something that will get me a ton of dislikes? No? Yeah, as you can tell, this video is gonna have a mixed reception just from, hell, even the title. I know how well it's gonna go down with FNaF fans, trust me. However, if someone doesn't talk about it from a fan's point of view, aka mine, then no other fan probably will. So I'm gonna do people a favor and state my unfiltered thoughts about how I feel on FNaF in its current state. I might do another video about the franchise again if I feel like I have enough to say, but first, just in case people haven't caught what is this franchise, what is FNaF? Basically, FNaF is a game created by Scott Cawthon that was released on August 8th, 2014 on Desera, and then 10 days later on Steam. It's a survival horror point-and-click game in which you're a security guard trying to survive 5 nights in a restaurant from Freddy's, from killer robots who want to stuff you in suits. The game fucking exploded. This game absolutely dominated the YouTube landscape when it came out, and since then it has fully developed into a franchise with a total of 8 main games, 2 spin-off games, 2 half spin-off games, a 3-part novel series, a so far 5-part short story series with 3 more coming, a guide, an activity book, countless amounts of merchandise, and a movie that has been in development for 5 years at this point. Safe to say that this game absolutely took off and left an undeniable impact on the horror game scene that we know of today, as well as so many people's lives, including mine. But also, going back to the main series of games, that's quite a bit of content for a series. Frankly, a bit too much. To the point where I'm thinking that Scott is milking this franchise almost completely dry. Now listen, I fully understand that when something you make gets extremely popular, it's not really just capitalize off it because people will get uninterested in it if there's only just one thing attached to its name. However, you need to know when to stop when you feel like enough is enough. This franchise doesn't even understand the word end. This franchise has been Scott's main source of output for a good 6 years now, and it looks like it's never going to end. Especially ingrained by the fact that this series tried to end itself 3 separate times already. I and many others have been getting fed up with this because while at the base level we do like to have more content about this series, we also can't really be blind to the fact that Scott is making this series so much more complicated than it even has to be. Like seriously, it would have been just fine to have this series end off at FNaF 4 or at the very least UCN, because those felt like complete closures to the story. But now, we have a completely unnecessary second wave of the series that, to me, serves absolutely no purpose other than to give people fan service, and it fucking sucks. Plus, not to mention, the books are not canon, but they are to a certain extent, making that much more complicated how it fits into everything. Listen, it's an absolute madhouse trying to figure out everything, and I just wish it wasn't this way. I, and again, many others out there, would have just much preferred FNaF's lore just stayed in a game series, as well as ending nicely, instead of continuing messy, but this isn't a perfect world. I still like the series, mind you. Scott's still putting out quality games. It's just that there's only so much that you can do before it gets stale and annoying. Plus, not to mention that I'm definitely getting tired of FNaF game after FNaF game. I honestly, at this point, want a game from Scott that is anything but a FNaF game, but who really knows at this point? That's basically all I have to say on what I feel about FNaF as a game series. As for the books, they're pretty neat, although, again, I would have much preferred FNaF's lore to stay in its game series and not in any other types of material. I also don't mind the merchandise in the movie. In fact, I'm excited as hell for the movie. However, I do want to talk about one more thing. FNaF AR. Now, I've never talked about FNaF AR on this channel, so I figured I would fix that by saying that this game is fine. I don't mind it, honestly. It's just a nice little mobile game. However, I do not like most of the skins in the game. At all. They honestly just feel like such pointless cash grabs and nothing more. No, seriously. An ice Freddy, a green Freddy, a brown Bonnie, a bright red toy Bonnie, Springtrap literally taken out of Fazbear's Fright mid-fire. Really? These have literally no good reason to be in the game other than just to make a quick buck, and that's it. Just to clarify, I don't hate every single skin in the game, by the way. Liberty Chica is a great skin and one that I honestly laughed my ass off at, and Ringmaster Foxy is by far my favorite. However, I still stand by the fact that most of these skins just look like FNaF recolors, and at their best, OCs to me and nothing more. Kinda sad, honestly. Anyways, that's my video on FNaF. That was a lot quicker than I expected. Thought it was gonna have like a 10-minute long rant. I've just been wanting to get this out for quite a bit now, actually, since I feel like people are not really talking about the problems that this franchise has at face value, and they're just going with the flow most of the time because of the speed that this series is going at currently. Well, except Johnny, he's a pog one. But yeah, that's my video. If you're a new viewer and you like what I'm playing to aim for the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. It definitely helps me out and encourages me to go further with this channel. And if you want to contribute to the conversation, go ahead and comment down below. Would love to hear what you have to say on this matter. I'm expecting there to be a lot of angry comments though. Just so many. But that's all I have to say for now. Until next time.